Yo, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another watch along. Big up your damn selves in the building as always. Lineups will be coming to you in just a second. I have seen the lineups, but for some reason, when I was making them, my mouse decided to just stop working. So I'm going to have to remake them. But the lineups are out. A very interesting team from us. A 4-3-3 we've gone back to. And yeah, I'm a little bit surprised with quite a few things I've seen in that lineup, but the lineups will be on your screen in a couple of minutes. Very, very interesting lineup. I'm not going to lie. I was not expecting any of that. I said in the preview at the end, this is a very difficult lineup to make because he did insinuate he would be making some changes. And when he says that, you just don't know what changes he's going to make. You know, formation-wise, he's obviously gone back to a 4-3-3. Team selection-wise, he's brought in a whole host of new players into the lineup. So it's just so difficult to even gauge what's going on, to be honest. But it looks like it is a false nine. And I'm assuming it will be Sterling to play that role because he's played that role for Manchester City before as a striker. Mudryk has little to no experience up there, and I'd be disappointed if he's the one that's up there, considering the fact that he needs to be playing in his favourite position with the lack of experience he's got in this league. Did Madueke get left on loan? We'll be going through it in just a second. Let me get the lineups all typed out. I'm going to be going through your comments as well, you guys. Interested to see what you guys make of it. Of course, we know that, we know Kepa starts in goal. That's the first thing. Little bit surprised Kepa's in goal. Actually, very surprised Kepa's in goal, considering the fact that, you know, midweek, it wasn't his finest performance with that strike from Asensio. But just in general, we know that prior to Lampard being here before, he obviously already used him and he wasn't getting great performances out of him, that's for sure. And in comes Mendy. So I don't know why. He's not really in the team, Mendy. I'm assuming he's now back to full fitness. He's on the bench, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. Chalobah comes in as well, which is good to see. I think, listen, Reece James, if you're going to rest someone, he's probably on that list along with Kante and Silva. Those would be the three that you'd mark out as players that need to be rotated or rested or looked after because of injuries or because of age. And Reece James didn't have a great game against Madrid either. So I'm glad it's Trevor out there and it's not Aspie. That's what I feel on that. I'm glad it's Trevor out there and it's not Aspilicueta, because when I heard Reece James wasn't playing, I was a little bit worried that it was going to be Aspie out there. But thankfully he hasn't done that, because let's be real, Matoma would have absolutely destroyed Aspie. If Aspie was playing in this game, Matoma would have destroyed him. It would have been criminal. It would have been viewing that you shouldn't see at any 3 o'clock kickoff. That's a South American time kickoff kind of violence that we're going to be watching there. So I'm glad that's not the case. Gallagher starts as well. No Mason Mount. Again, shocked. I am shocked to my core. If you would have told me that Mason Mount in Lampard's first 3 games would not be starting in any of them, I wouldn't believe you. Again, I have no idea why he's not starting, because again, like Mendy, I think he's fit. I'm pretty sure he's fully fit now. I'm assuming he's on the bench. I'm going to take a look at the bench in a minute. But that is a strange one. I wasn't expecting that. But Gallagher's in with Enzo and with Zakaria. Again, Kante's been rested. No problem with that. Not that I feel like we have too much really going for us on Tuesday against Real Madrid anyway. But, you know, if you're going to make changes and you're going to make rotations, then Kante has become a part of that. I had Kante and Enzo in my team in the preview purely because I want to see borderline our strongest team, because I just feel like we need to win a game. I think the best way to go into any game against Real Madrid, if the fans plan on coming with smoke grenades and you know, a crazy atmosphere before the match, is to come in with a win. I said when we lost to Wolves, that is shocking preparation for a game against Real Madrid is to come off a defeat, and the confidence levels will be low. So today is another tough day, and we're going to get talking into tactics and Brighton, because I didn't really talk too much about tactics in the preview. I was too distracted with some of the foolish links I've been seeing to players. Had to address all of that. But yeah, now that we know Brighton's team as well, we'll be talking about that. But let me get these teams out as well. So I'm a little bit surprised. I'm a little bit surprised to see no Mason Mount. Gallagher, am I happy to see him on the starting 11? The answer is obviously no. I would have preferred to see Carney Chukwuemeka, to be honest. If you're going to start somebody in that position and you want to change things up, then I would have loved to have seen Carney in the starting 11. I think it would have been a nice breath of fresh air to see him. but he's not in the team. And I'm praying to God that he's on the bench. I'm going to be taking a look at the bench in a minute, but a little bit disappointing. Actually extremely disappointing. Let me not even mince it. Extremely disappointing that I'm not seeing Carney over Gallagher still. At this stage, if you're going to be making those rotations, we've seen plenty of Gallagher at this point. Why can't we see Carney? I have no idea. Under the last two, well, this manager and the last manager as well. And then obviously we have Zakaria. That's good to see midfield balance in there. I'm hoping he is going to be, of course, sitting with Enzo to the left of him in that 3. I guess you could say there's a lot of balance in that midfield. That's for sure. And then in the front 3, Pulisic, Sterling, and Mudryk. I'm assuming Sterling, like I said earlier, I think Sterling is going to be playing in the false 9 role, in the striker role. It would be crazy to suggest maybe that it would be Mudryk. I know Mudryk has played a couple of times up front under Graham Potter, but I was very against that type of usage of Mudryk. Listen, Mudryk is a winger. He's coming into a new league as it is. He's trying to acclimatize as it is. Trying to get used to the tempo and the level of difficulty that's kind of gone up from him playing in the Ukrainian league to now playing the best league in the world. For him to then go and play out of position is just not something I want to see. So he's got to be playing left wing. Pulisic will play off the right. I'm not a massive fan of Pulisic on the right wing. I think he's much better on the left. But again, that then makes me ask the question: how comes we can't see a little bit of Madueke? But it is what it is. Again, I don't know where this kid's gone. I don't know why he's not involved as much as I feel like he should be. But yeah, so he's on the bench, I'm assuming, as well. But it's a little bit of a shame because I do think that Pulisic on that side is not as effective. So we'll see. We'll see how that all works out. There's no striker, no Aubameyang in the team. It was kind of maybe hinted that he could get an opportunity today. Maybe it will be off the bench, but again, he's not in the team either. So it's a strange one. There's a lot going on in that lineup. It doesn't make me more confident or less confident. We're still playing Brighton, a team that are factually better than us at the moment, have a better manager and play better football. So it's hard to expect anything other than Brighton coming here and dominating the game in terms of, just in terms of creating chances, possession, all of that. But I'm going to hope that we can sneak a point out of this and get to 40 points. I think that's as much as I could ask for at this current moment. So lineups are on your screen. Let's see what these benches are looking like as well. I'm going to be coming into the chat in just a second and we'll be getting predictions. So the bench for Chelsea is Mendy, Cucurella, Azpilicueta, Reece James, Mateo Kovacic, Mount is on the bench, Ziyech, Felix, and Aubameyang. So no Madueke on the bench. No Madueke on the bench. Ziyech is on the bench. Hakim Ziyech is on the bench, but Madueke is not on the bench. And no Kai Havertz on the bench, but I'm not really too bothered. Okay, that's a shame. That's a massive shame. Wow. And then obviously for Brighton, we have their lineup as well. Obviously Sanchez in goal. Then we have Duncan Webster as per usual in the centre back pairing. Espanan at left back. Be very wary of him. I think he's from Colombia. Pretty sure it was him, Casado. They've actually recruited quite a few Colombian players, Brighton, but beware of him on the overlap. Matoma's playing left wing in this 4-2-3-1. McAllister. I don't know if him or Pascal Gross are going to swap because sometimes you see Pascal Gross playing quite high up the pitch for Brighton, maybe even sometimes in the front too. Very, very versatile player, Pascal Gross. Sometimes he's played right back, right wing back, centre midfield, attacking midfield, striker. I've seen him play all over the pitch for Brighton. Probably one of the most versatile players in the league. Ecuador, sorry, not Colombia, Ecuador. Apologies. Him and McAllister could swap, and you might see Casado and McAllister in that double pivot, and then obviously Pascal Gross swap positions, but I'm not sure. And then Solly Marsh on the right, Ferguson, who's been spoken about a lot. Ferguson, he's up front. So probably Brighton's strongest team available to them at the moment. I did see that Newcastle were losing 2-0 against Aston Villa as well. Let's just take a look at what's going on there. That's the last time I checked it. I saw Ollie Watkins get the second. So yeah, it was a long day, looking like a long day. Let's just take a look and see what's going on in that game as well. But yeah, Ecuador at the World Cup. I saw Caicedo. I saw Espanan, and I'm not sure if Brighton have maybe one other player from Ecuador as well. I think they do. I think it's a forward, and I think they've got another player. Carney's injured, so Carney was a doubt. Okay, so fair enough if that's the case. If he's confirmed injured, then that's not a problem. Still, Madueke Ziyech though. I think that's a bit of a disappointing one. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to see Madueke involved, but he's not. So that's a big shame in my opinion. Don't understand it. Really don't understand it. I think it's quite clear that Ziyech's future is not here. I'm pretty sure he's going to be leaving in the summer. And I don't really know what Ziyech is bringing to the bench that Madueke couldn't bring. And I think Madueke, to be honest, has higher potential because of the pace that he has and the 1v1 ability that he has as well. So I really don't understand it. Probably one of the most puzzling things that I'm seeing with this team and this bench. But anyway, it is what it is. It doesn't make any sense to me. I can't explain that one, unfortunately. Really can't. All right, let's see what's going on quickly. I'm going to go through. We're going to get predictions going as well in a minute. Felix is on the bench. Kai Havertz is not in the squad. It's a big call to just leave him out of the squad like that. But again, I'm not really bothered. I said in the preview, I'm very happy to have a completely new front three for this game. If we're going to be rotating anyway, then may as well do it properly. And I've got no problem with seeing an entire new front three. It is 3-0 to Aston Villa. Wow. Watkins coming off now for Darren. That is insane. 3-0. 3-0. Kai is injured. I don't know. Felix, no, he's not injured. Felix is on the bench. Kai is not on the bench. I don't think Kai is injured. I haven't seen anything to suggest that Kai is injured. I think Kai's just been left out. Listen, we're not scoring enough goals. We haven't scored any goals. So at the end of the day, changes have to be made. So Kai Havertz is at home. Silva's in the stands. I just don't know why Madueke is not in the squad. It's really annoying. But yeah, apart from that, lots of changes. Kepa's wearing the armband. There's no way Kepa's wearing the armband. Oh, Jesus. There's no way. There's no way Kepa's wearing the armband today, is he? Because I'm looking at the team, right? He would have maybe given it Mount, Kova, Kante. None of them are playing. So is Kepa wearing the armband? Oh, God. Probably the best thing about this team is the fact that Fofana is playing with Badiashile. Good to see that Badiashile is back in the side. I think it's been very harsh for him to not be in the team. So happy with that. Trevor in for Reece is fine as well, and not Aspie, and Zakaria playing as a 6 and Enzo playing further forward as well is a positive. That front three, I have no idea what's going to happen there. That's a shot in the dark if I've ever seen one. But I don't understand this Madueke nonsense, to be honest. Strange. Vibes. So let's get predictions going. Ziyech is clear. Let's see. All right, cool. Chelsea versus Brighton predictions. I'm going to take a look at the Premier League table as well in a minute, because that win for Aston Villa is I mean, I said on the Big Six, I don't really feel like Tottenham fans and United fans should be hoping that Villa beat Newcastle, because you just got an extra team then in the race for top four. I don't think you need more competition. Villa's form is they're in form at the right time. I wouldn't rule them out. They're in form at the right time. They really are. Predictions are now ready to go in the chat. They're in form at the right time, man. I don't think you're gonna see Enzo as a DM. You're not. What I would be worried about is if Gallagher becomes the 10 and Enzo is playing deeper and Enzo is playing it into Gallagher, hoping for him to make the final pass, and then he's not making it. That is something that would cause me great distress. Not even sure why I haven't got the updated layout. It is what it is. Yeah, that will cause me great stress. Chelsea broke Miz. Need your help. What's happened? What's happened? Yeah, I'm very confused. I'm very, very confused about some of the decisions there. No, I wouldn't say that he's best suited to a cam. I'd say that it needs to be a 4-3-3. And Enzo playing on the left side of that three, Gallagher playing on the right side. And I'd want us to be playing majority on the majority. I'd like us to play down the left. So because we've got Trevor on the right back position, Chilwell's the better player going forward, obviously. So you'd play more to the left in terms of going forward because of Chilwell. Pulisic versus Mudryk. Pulisic for me is not a right winger. I think he's a left winger. He's played right wing many a time before for Dortmund, etc. But for Chelsea, in terms of output and productivity, I think he's better at left wing. I don't think he's a great crosser of the ball, etc. So I'd be, again, moving towards Mudryk on that left-hand side. And then Enzo versus Gallagher, need I say more? I'd be playing more towards Enzo. So I expect the team to be a little bit lopsided in terms of trying to go down the left a lot for attacks, because that's where the quality is. The quality is on the left-hand side. Chalobah's not an attacking fullback. I expect him to stay quite reserved. In fact, if Chilwell bombs forward, I wouldn't be surprised if it becomes a situation where Chalobah comes inside to make it a 3. Badiashile, Fofana, Chalobah is your 3. And then maybe Pulisic ends up as a wing-back and Chilwell ends up as a wing-back. That is something that could happen. It's flexible in that sense. But yeah, for me, I'd like to see us mainly focusing on that left-hand side. Sterling will pull out to the left as well, maybe if he wants to get some shots off. If he's going to be playing up front, he's not going to be cutting in off the right and getting shots off of his left. He's going to be cutting in off the left and getting shots with his right. So again, that favors again down the left-hand side for Sterling and Mudryk to link up, and maybe Pulisic will just be a third-man runner. So that's the way I see it. In terms of Brighton, Brighton. Well, their build-up is going to be how I expect. They've got a box. They've got a routine of building out in a box midfield. But the box midfield includes the 2 centre-backs in Dunk, Webster, Caicedo, Gross, Pascal Gross, or McAllister. One of the two. The other one will occupy a higher position. But I expect them to build up with those 4. The 2 central midfielders and the 2 centre backs. Those are the 4 that they try to play through. They're very vertical. Obviously, Matoma and March will pin the fullbacks back and look to isolate there. Go 1v1 with Trevor and Ben Chilwell. Ferguson is a live wire up top, and I'm sure they're going to press from the front as well. So if you're looking at areas to maybe try and hit Brighton again, I'd like to see Veltman go up against Mudryk. Just for sheer pace, that would be an interesting situation for us maybe. But let's be real, in terms of cohesion, chemistry, understanding the system and all of these things, what we've put out is basically an experiment. I've not seen that midfield 3 ever play together before. I've not seen that front 3 ever play together before. And what they've put out is exactly what they play week in, week out. And they're very, very comfortable playing with each other, and the chemistry's on 100. And Pep's just come out and praised their build-up as probably one of the best teams in build-up in Europe. So it's Brighton are the favourites. As simple as that, to be honest. They're the favourites. Dunk, Webster versus Sterling. That's a battle physically that we're not going to win. I don't expect us to be putting in a higher volume of crosses today. There's nobody in the box to win those aerial duels. So if I see us putting crosses into the box that are aerial, then long day. All right. All of the crosses need to be cutbacks, and they need to be low driven balls across the box, accurate ones as well, because we're not winning a single aerial duel today in that front line. So if we do get boxed in and we do end up playing on the counter, it's all pace. There's nobody really there to hold up the ball and win that fight. I think we need to be careful that we don't we don't press them too high and get it wrong. At least I can say today Zakaria is in the team, and he should bring a bit of balance to the midfield. But I don't know. Match sharpness wise, I don't know where Zakaria is at. I haven't seen him play in ages now. So yeah, we just have to hope that he actually can put in a solid performance, because he hasn't played in so long. He might be very rusty. So yeah. Let's see. And the reason why I'm worried about this is Zakaria thing. I hope he's playing DM, but obviously we're used to playing through Enzo, usually as the 6. And there's no cover as well. So obviously, I hope we're playing with Zakaria in the 6, but I wouldn't be surprised if Enzo ends up doing most of the leg room most of the legwork in build-up play from the centre backs, which could make Zakaria play in a position that I don't want to see him in, which is a box-to-box midfielder. And don't forget, we have seen Zakaria as a box-to-box midfielder and not a 6 at this club already before in a previous match. And he was getting in the box a lot and he was trying to score goals. I don't know what Champions League game it was, but you guys will probably remember it. So I'm not even going to guarantee that we're going to see Zakaria in a 6. I'm hoping we are, but I wouldn't be surprised if he plays him as a box-to-box to try and win balls from high up the pitch, to try and press Brighton, to play Gallagher, obviously, with him in that box-to-box, and to play Enzo as the central midfielder, who's obviously a lot better receiving the ball off the defenders. And obviously, he's going to sit and be the 6. I hope that's not the case, but I'm just warning you, that could be the case. And that could easily be the situation. So it's a 4-3-3. What way Enzo and Zakaria are, we're going to have to find out when we get on the pitch. But I would not be surprised if that's what we're doing. The match doesn't start until 3 o'clock, half an hour's time. Big win for Aston Villa. I'm going to take a look at the Premier League table now. Let's see. A lot of people are not happy about the Madueke situation on Twitter. That's for sure. A lot of people are saying it feels like we're greatly wasting our time. Okay, so let's see. What are your predictions telling me? I'm actually intrigued to see what this poll is looking like. 63%. Wow. Whoa. That poll is moving mad. Do you know what? I'm not surprised, but wow. 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 Also, Aston Villa are now how many points clear of us in the Premier League? I mean, it's so funny when you really look at it. Aston Villa in 6th on 50 points. They're 11 points clear of us, 5 wins in the last 5. They were right next to us in the table a couple of weeks ago. We were 10th. They were 11th. I remember having this back and forth banter with them. They're 11th. They keep losing games to keep us in the top 10. That didn't feel like too long ago. And now we are 11 points behind Aston Villa. Do you know how insane that is? Do you know how that is insane? 5 wins in a row for Aston Villa. They're 6 points off the top 4. It is insane. They just finished smashing Newcastle 3-0 at home. Honestly, it's just, it's quite incredible, honestly, when you really think about it. They were behind us in 11th for like a good month because we were getting away with it. I said it at the time. We shouldn't even be 10th, but they kept losing as well. Next thing you know, bang, they're gone. They've left us behind. They've left us behind. They're 6th at the moment, Aston Villa. They're not 7th, they're 6th. Wow, what a situation. Unai Emery doing his thing. Right. Wow, some people are very, very unhappy. Oh, Gallagher, I ain't watching. All right, let me go through what you guys have got to say. Let's see. What do you expect from the poll? Sterling as a centre forward. Good question. What do I expect? Nothing but pain, to be honest. You know my prediction. I said in my preview, I said 1-1. That's me. And I said towards the end of the video, I'm being kind. I'm being nice. My prediction on Big Six to get myself some points is 2-0 Brighton. So make of that what you will. It's the Sunderland game on TV. I'm not watching Chelsea. Oh, God. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, guys. It's quite incredible. Wow. Do you know? It's very rare on a pre. I mean, I'm just speechless. I'm genuinely just speechless with our situation. I'm actually speechless with our situation. The more I deep it, the more confused I get. James is not injured. He's currently on the bench. It's just unbelievable. I'm sitting here telling you at home to Brighton. Honestly, they are favourites, and maybe even comfortable favourites, but they're definitely favourites. They're definitely favourites, guys. Honestly, you know, I really worry for us today again. Unfortunately, I worry, man. I really do. If I'm being completely honest, I really, really worry for us. I don't know where the goals are going to come from. I'm very surprised to see the lineup with no recognized striker, with Aubameyang there. Again, I don't know where Aubameyang's headspace is at in terms of looking to contribute, but I know that Lampard, I think, wanted him at Chelsea when he was here before, and you know, it's an opportunity for a clean slate for the last few months. So I'm a little bit surprised to see that he's not in the team. Sterling up front is going to give us movement. He's going to give us maybe something in behind, but again, it's not his natural position. It's not his natural position. The only player playing in their natural position in that front three is Mudryk, and he's not very confident right now. I know a lot of people are excited to see Mudryk, but from what I've seen from him up until this point, he doesn't look very confident, and he doesn't look like somebody that you can hang your hat on for a good game. I think it's very up in the air whether or not he's going to play well. We don't know. We'll have to see. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he does. I think if I see Enzo playing in the 6 and I see Gallagher and Zakaria attacking the box and trying to make final passes, that's where my head is going to explode. And I'm very worried that that's what I'm going to see, because truth be told, when I was typing out the lineup, it was Enzo and then Zakaria. But I flipped it on this lineup that you're seeing on the left to Enzo under Zakaria, because I'm trying to manifest Enzo playing in the left channel with Zakaria as the 6. But what it actually was Zakaria on the left channel and Enzo in the 6. That's the way the lineup looked. So I'm very worried that Enzo is actually going to be playing where Zakaria is listed, which, you know, points towards the DM position, because I'm going right to left with the lineup as I go down with the names. Beware. Just be cautious of that. I'm warning you now. Be very, very aware of that, because if I'm just warning you. I have done a fugazi with that to try and make you feel better as a community. Oh God. Oh, where is Madueke? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm puzzled. I think out of everything that I've seen in the lineup, honestly, I just don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. I just don't understand, guys. I really don't. This Madueke fucking hell, bro. I don't understand why Ziyech is on this bench. I really don't get it over Madueke. It really does annoy me. We've brought in this young, enthusiastic, talented kid who, again, I didn't really co-sign completely, because I was like, he looks like he has a few injury issues, but he looks like a talent, right? And the season's done. And instead, we opt to go and play the 29 to have the 29-year-old on the bench who has no future at the club, who's leaving, who wanted to go to PSG, of course, and that move collapsed. I just don't understand. I don't understand how we can do this to the poor lad. I don't understand. Oh my goodness. And this is where the confidence issues come. And I spoke about this in the preview in terms of stockpiling young talent. And this is why the Gavi links and all of this stuff, I'm just completely disillusioned, because you can only bring in so many young players before you actually start to hamper the young players with the young players you're bringing in. You know, you bring in an Andre Santos and a Carney Chukwuemeka, and then you slap on top Gavi and forget Quesadilla. Yeah, my Quesadilla brother, that's at Reading. You just keep lumping on top young player after young player in the same team. How do you expect any of them to have any clear development plan or any sort of, some sort of pathway to the team if they just constantly keep getting blocked by the new toy, by the new shiny toy? It doesn't make any sense. The reason why we're trying to bring in young players before, we're trying to get the Carney Chukwuemekas and the Andre Santoses and the Victor Roques before the big clubs get, or before, say, a Brighton gets them, and then they develop them and turn them into a £100 million player. But what is the point in bringing them players in if you're not going to give them some minutes? Brighton didn't develop Matoma or all of these players that have come through from Brighton. They didn't develop these players by sticking them in the reserves or sticking them on the bench and not bringing them on as a substitute. These players developed because they played. So there's literally no point. There's no point in bringing them in if you're not actually going to give them minutes. And this is where my frustration comes with Madueke, because he's come in so upbeat, so excited to play, taking people on against West Ham, loads of take-ons, loads of dribbles completed. Yes, we could say the finishing, of course, is going to need work. This is not a goal-scoring winger. Same with Mudryk. But there's something to work with there. There's a foundation. But because we have so many players, and because, of course, as well, with some of the selections, we are continuing to... They're continuing to miss opportunities to play. I mean, Amari Hutchinson, that brother ain't getting no game time at this football club. I could tell you that for free. That ain't going to happen. Oh, honestly, it's tiring. It's really tiring, guys. I could go on. And on and on. But yeah, we need to trim the squad, and this is why right now my priorities are new manager, because we don't have a manager. Okay, new manager and trim the squad. Trim the squad. If people will say, okay, we absolutely need a goalkeeper, and I agree. We absolutely need a 6, and I agree. Absolutely need a striker, and I agree. But if you were to tell me right now, would I prefer to get all of those players and not make the sales we need to make, or make all of the sales that I would like us to make and only get, say, 1 or 2 of those out of maybe the 4 we need, get 2 or even 1? I'm honestly taking the sales. I'm taking the sales every single day of the week, because this squad is too big and it's borderline toxic. It's borderline toxic to have a squad this big. It really is. I would love to just cut this squad down to the bare bones, man. Especially when we're not in European football next year. We're going to be playing in the second round of the Carabao Cup, because that's where teams that are not in Europe start. So we'll be playing in the second round of the Carabao Cup instead of the third. That's our extra game. And obviously that's it, because there's no Europe. There's no Europe. So there's only 1 game a week plus those little cup games and 1 extra Carabao Cup game to add to the schedule, and the FA Cup. We really, really need to make sure that this squad is not big, because we don't have a lot of games next season, guys. We have not got a lot of games. We're not going to make Europe. We do not have, I'm actually now 100% sure, we're not getting 7th either. We're not going to get it. For me, because I'm looking at the teams that occupy these spots, and we have to play everybody above us, which means we have to beat teams above us to catch up to those teams. Draws against Arsenal and United, which would be respectable, is not good enough. We'd have to beat them. So we're not making Europe. We're going to have no European football. That's a guarantee. So we need to make sure that squad is not bloated and not trying to compete for multiple. We don't have these problems schedule wise. All we have is domestic. So that squad needs to be trimmed like crazy. You know, there doesn't really need to be more than about 20 first team seniors max, and then you're giving the last 3 places to the Lewis Halls maybe and young players. But we don't need more than that, and that's maybe too much. So yeah, it's a madness. The poll, 65% in Brighton's favour. That's fair. That's fair. That's very fair. 100%. You know, the links are all fun and good, but at the end of the day, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Table don't lie. It doesn't. Wow, Sterling is a right wing back at best. Let's go through these comments. Okay, let's see. We are getting slapped. Chelsea fans in the comments, can we get 40 points today? Can we get 40 points today, boys? Let me ask that. That's a better poll because that means will we draw or win? You know, let's just narrow it down. Will Chelsea get 40 points today? Am I going to be able to title my review by saying that we're safe from the clutches of the championship? We just need 1 point. Am I going to get... I've been asking for 40 points since February. I've been asking for 40 points since February. Are we going to get 40 points today, guys? Are we going to get 40 points today? No? Okay. So if we're not going to get 40 points today, are we going to get 40 points next weekend when we go to Old Trafford? Can I ask that? I really need some comfort in here. I need to be told when this 40 points is coming. Are we going to get them at Old Trafford? No? Okay. On to the next fixture. Are we going to get... we're going to get it against Brentford at home. Brentford at home? Ivan Toney at Brentford at home? Can I get it then? Maybe. Never. Maybe. That's where some of the maybes started coming in. Maybe. Yeah? That's where it started to become a little bit more balanced. Okay. Maybe. Because I know you're not going to tell me we're going to get it at Arsenal away, which is the next game. Guys, Brighton, Manchester United, Arsenal, Brentford are our next 4 games. Do you know how insane that is? That is insane, guys. Those are our next 4 games. Then we have Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest, which is where you'd hope that the bulk of our points come from. But I think both of them will be in relegation battles when we play them. So that is going to be tough in its own merit. And then we finish the season with Manchester City away and Newcastle at home. Those are the last 2 games of the season. It's going to be a tough couple of weeks. Mentally, it's going to be a tough couple of weeks. It really is. Kepa as captain. I mean, it just goes to show how far we've fallen. This guy is not even good enough to be starting for the football club, and he is wearing the armband. He is leading. Kepa Elisa Belagla is leading the football club out in a home game. Do you know how insane that is? Go back through the captains that we've had, the list of captains that we've had in our history, from the John Terrys to the Dennis Wise. You know, go through all of the captains that we've had. Dennis Wise to Kepa. And I'll start with Dennis Wise because that's as far back as I can go in terms of being alive. I'm sure there was some great captains before that, but I don't want to speak on stuff I didn't see. Dennis Wise, auto glass repair, auto glass replace. Tekepa. In my lifetime, where, like, oh my God. No, I didn't watch him live. I'm saying like I went back to Dennis Wise clips, and that's the era I would have gone back to know a little bit more about the football club. I didn't watch that live. No, I didn't go back and watch, you know, the 50s and the 60s, did I? That's what I'm saying. That's the team I went back to watch. Whenever you start football, you always go back a little bit. You know, you don't go back too far, but you go back a little bit. It's a great team. Great team. I wish I was actually around in that era to watch it in real time, because it was a great team. As much as people like to mock us about the 2003 start, that actually was probably a really fun team to grow up with. That would have been a great start, I think, because then you would have got a little nice blend of those little 5th, 6th finishes, a couple of FA Cups, League Cup, etc. That was a good team. That was definitely a prideful team. You could be proud of that team. Mad. But yeah, wow. Oh, what an incredible rise. Wow. When are you turning over to Napoli game? No. Whenever Chelsea play, I watch them in their full form. You know, no matter how poor we are, I always watch the game. It's very. I might now. When before I did this, if we were getting absolutely destroyed and the team was showing no commitment, no effort, I might turn off the TV with 10 minutes to go and just be like, you know what, this is not worth my time. Or if it was that bad, you know, 70 minutes, I'd just be like, you know what, I just leave it on in the background and move on with my day. But as a content creator and Chelsea fan now, I watch every game, and I watch it in its full capacity. I'm not going to turn over, switch to TV. It might be painful. It will be painful, you know, potentially. It's been a lot of pain this season, but I'll just finish. I just watch the whole game, of course, because I have to see this with my own 2 eyes. I have to. It's a mixed bag. The only thing I can hope is, like I said, is that Zakaria is the 6 and Enzo is an 8, and that's it. But to say I've got a bad feeling about this is an understatement. It's a 4-3-3, brother. It's a 4-3-3. It's tough. It's tough. I'm going to read your comments because I'm actually kind of stunned with how shit we are. It's taken, I mean, I already know, but it's just every time I process it, it really does sink in, you know, with how bad we are this season and what the season could be when you go through the fixtures, what the points tally could be. I mean, I'm struggling with the games we've got left to give us any more than a finishing total of about, I think 45 points is probably as good as I'm gonna go. Maybe 46, but yeah, I think 45 points is as high as I'm willing to go, to be honest. We're not hitting 50. It's between like 45 and 47, something like that. And that would be as good as I could possibly expect from this position right now, which is the lowest tally since 1996. So it's a rough one. The fact that we're in the 40s at the end of the season is a disgrace. Let's be real. No team of our magnitude and with our quality should be finishing on 40-something points at the end of the season. 40-something points. That is insane. You need 70 something to get into the Champions League on average, high 60s. And we're going to finish on 40 something. That means we're going to finish about 20, 23 points-ish maybe off top 4. 20 something points off top 4. Not off the league, which is still embarrassing, by the way. You know, that's still poor. 20 something points off the league leaders is not good. But we're going to finish 20 something points off the top 4. That's how bad it's been. That's mad. That really is insane. I don't even know what the gap will be to the leader. I don't even want to know. I'm not calculating that. I'm not calculating that. Spent many nights praying for my ops downfall, and now that it's come, I feel nothing. Anyways, with that being said, long may it continue. No, that's actually ridiculous. Big up from San Diego. Have faith today. The boys will get a W. Come on, Chelsea. I've run out of faith, brother. I just need the season to end. I've gone to the church many a time. They'll say to me, one day I'm Muslim, one day I'm Christian. That's how much I'm trying to have the faith. I'm going everywhere. I'm going everywhere, but I'm struggling. They'll tell me one day I'm Muslim, one day I'm Christian. I'm telling you, that's what they'll tell me. I'm struggling. I blame Boris for our downfall. This all leads back to Boris Johnson, funnily enough, doesn't it? This all leads back to Boris Johnson. Can you imagine? Wow. Why don't we play Mendy? Again, I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea why we're not playing Mendy. But more importantly, is this a sign that players that are really struggling to agree new contracts, extensions, like Mendy, like Mason Mount, are still having an influence on lineups? Because forget Mendy for a second. How is Mason Mount not starting ahead of Gallagher? How? He came on off the bench against Madrid, looked pretty strong. Had a few moments here or there. How is Mason Mount under Frank Lampard not getting a go in from the start? It's insane. Never thought I'd see the day. Will we win today? I think a draw is what we should be. Let's walk before we can run. I'll take the draw. What's Bowie's prediction? God knows. God knows. Juju, are you in a sunken place? Yeehaw on vibes. This guy, man, doesn't stop. All right, let's get ready for kickoff. Kickoff is coming up, guys. I'm honestly stunned into silence with what's going on at my club right now and where we are. It's just insane to me. It's absolutely insane. Oh, dearie me, guys. Dearie me. Right, let's get the timer ready. Yeah. I just can't believe what's happening. Aston Villa slapped Newcastle 3-0. This league is becoming very, very competitive, man. We need to get our act together quickly. This league is becoming very, very competitive. I hope you lot see. It's not just Newcastle now. Villa with a good manager, and they've spent money. God forbid West Ham actually get a proper manager in charge with the money they spent last summer, which was what, 180 million? Wait. Sleep with your eyes open, people. Ah. God, I'm actually in so much pain. The game has not even kicked off, and I'm in so much pain. Honestly, I'm actually in pain already. I feel like I've already seen the goals go in. I've already seen the goals go in. I am in pain. At the start of the watch-along, I am actually in pain, guys. I'm in pain. More than you can believe. I'm speechless. Before kickoff, I can't even believe it. This is mad. What a feeling. Brighton versus Brighton, game of the season. Last time we played them, they slapped us up 4-1. Anyway, hopefully today it's the opposite. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oh, here they come on the attack. Let's go. See? Right, Mudryk, come on. Oh my God, what the hell was that? Jesus Christ. It's not a great start to be giving the ball away like that. So, off the ball, it looks like we might press as a 4-2-4 with maybe Sterling and Gallagher pressing in the centre of the pitch to match this box build-up that we spoke about to stop Brighton playing into Caicedo and is that McAllister or Pascal Gross? So before we spoke about the game, before we started to cry into our own t-shirts, we spoke about Brighton trying to build up through their box, the two centre-backs and the two players in that midfield. It looks like Chelsea are going to have Sterling and Gallagher pressing in the centre of the pitch here with Zakaria and Enzo maybe just tucked in behind to stop them playing through that box and to force them into the fullback positions. So let's see how that goes. But that looks like and you'll see if you watch Brighton centre-backs, they always kind of stay on the ball for quite a while to see if there's any sort of opening in that area in terms of that box. They kind of are looking to play to those centre mids, but if you don't press with two there, you're gonna be outnumbered, and it's gonna be pretty easy for them to play through you. So let's see. But yeah, it seems like we're pressing with a front two, and now look how high up we are. Zakaria now. Yeah, it's gonna be a high press today, boys. Gallagher, Enzo. Look how high up we are. If they play through it, it's a long day, but we're playing very, very high up in the first 2 minutes. Very, very high up. Let's see. Here's Veltman into Dunk. At least Levi Colwell's not playing today to add insult to injury. That would have been tough viewing. Here's Matoma up against Trevor Chalobah on the left-hand side. Ball in. Oh, side netting. Ferguson. Oh, McAllister, sorry. Who's going to be playing high up the pitch in that 10, where he kind of started off before he was kind of moved deeper by Brighton after selling Basuma. So, yeah, McAllister's playing in the 10 role today. They got a front four, Ferguson, Matoma, McAllister, and March. It's a good ball in from Espenon, and yeah, fuck me. Long day and coming, bruv. Espenon. Mudryk, Jesus Christ, Mudryk. This guy, he's struggling, bruv. He's been in the gym so much. Why is he so weak? Here's Mudryk. Gets around the other side of Veltman. Free kick, maybe. Good, well done. Oh. Espetunan. Good, that's a good free kick to win. It's a good free kick to win. Need to make the most of it though. Come on, Chilwell, what you got for me, man? I need a good delivery here. I need a good delivery here, please. Come on, come on, come on. Chilwell with the ball in. Headed away. Mudryk hoofed up the pitch now. Counter for Brighton. Estepun. Hey, Enzo, go on. Okay. Badiashile. Fofana. It's gone long header back in. Here's Matoma. Go in. Long day. We're back on the ball. Back on the ball. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I'm so disillusioned with the game. Like, it's clear. But I'm just like, bruv, I don't know, man. These guys, it's tough. When you're coming into a game and you're already dreading it, it's another level of PTSD, honestly. Here comes Mudryk. Oh, that was very lucky. That was almost an own goal from Dunk. Sliced the clearance over the bar. Pressing high up the pitch there, Gallagher. And then Mudryk gets the ball in left foot and sliced over the bar by Dunk. Very, very lucky that didn't go in. Super Frank testing the high press for Emirates away because we will still cook. Nobody's thinking about Emirates away, brother. Nobody's thinking about Emirates away. We don't play you guys for a while because the fixture got moved. So he's not doing it for that. Trust me. That's not the reason he's doing it. It's not always about you, Arsenal fans, all right? Oh, Mudryk, just wide of the post. Just wide of the post. Well, wide of the post, actually, but... Here's Mudryk. Seven minutes. Matoma shot coming in. Oh, shit. Oh. Matoma's cooking down that left-hand side. Oh, my days. Matoma is cooking down that left-hand side. Look at the way he just cooks, man. Trevor 1v1 is a problem, man. He's definitely a centre-back anyway. Even sometimes when he's played in a 3. Oh, shot. Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, my days! Oh, my God! Oh, my fucking God! Man, them are like, yeah, I'm out of here. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. We should be 1-0 down. Oh my days. We should be 1-0 down. So bad. Oh my God. Oh my God. My life flashed before my eyes. Oh my God. Look at the way they're playing for us. Look how many people we press. Look at how many people we put forward in that. Oh my God. Look at the way they've cut. Look at the. Oh my heavens. Look at the way they're coming out of this press. We put everybody forward, you know, and they still got out of the press. Did you not see that? Did you not see them come out of the press? We committed our entire institution. Marina, Roman, Petr Cech, Drogba, Dennis Wise, Mudryk, Gallagher, Enzo, Zakaria, Sam the Kit Man. Everybody was in that press and they still got out of it. Oh my days. They're so much better than us. Oh my God. How'd they get out of that? Now, you see when Pep said they're one of the best teams in build-up in Europe, I can see why. Because I actually don't know how they got out of that. Oh my God. Look at us trying to get out of the press. We can't get out. Oh my God. Pep said it. Pep said it. Look at the way they're bopping this ball. Look at it. Gallagher, well done. On the counter. Oh, here we go. Dispossessed. Ball retention is a myth. Absolute myth with this player. Lord of mercy on soul. Look at the look at the way they've come to our stadium. Look at the way they're playing. Oh my God. The fall of my club is something that needs to be documented. Look at the way that they're coming to our ground and bopping it like this. Oh, it feels like I'm playing mini Man City. This genuinely feels like a mini Man City. Oh my God. Look at the way they hit the bar. We're so lucky. Kepa. It's getting absolutely nowhere near it. Oh my Jesus. We're so lucky. I should have. It's too early to drink, isn't it? Yeah, it's too early to drink, guys. It's too early for apple juice. Must feel good to be a Brighton fan. Oh, fuck's sake. 78% possession for Brighton. Oh! No, I can't. Somebody told me to chill. How am I meant to chill? How am I meant to chill, bro? Are you watching the same game I'm watching? How do you want me to chill? Oh, 12 minutes gone. Oh. Oh my goodness, man. It's a rough one. It is a rough one. Oh, we are finished. Huh? What the fuck? Why? What happened? Why are they starting to show the fucking Tottenham lineups? I don't give a shit about that. Hey. Have we scored? Hey! You know what? I'm gonna fucking lose it. I can't believe they just started showing me the fucking Tottenham Bournemouth lineups when the fucking goal's gone in. Are you taking the piss out of my life? This is our first goal in literally 3 weeks. And as I'm watching the game, they've panned to the Tottenham versus Bournemouth lineups. Are you taking the piss out of my life? Are you actually taking the piss out of my life? We've just scored. And the first goal in 3 weeks that I've been waiting to watch. And the thing has panned to the fucking Tottenham Brighton highlights. Gallagher. Oh my God, that is the jammiest goal I've ever seen in my life. I've just seen the goal. That is one of the jammiest goals I've ever seen in my whole life. But I'll take it. I didn't miss much. That was an awful finish. That was an awful goal, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh my God. I was nearly gonna lose it. I can't believe this just killed my whole buzz. These pricks. These pricks, man. Well, actually, oh, here's Matoma. Matoma, good tackle for Fana. Yeah, that's better. We might have to sell Trevor for a profit, you know, I can't lie, because I can't be out here losing Levi Colwell, so we might have to sell him for a profit. If that's what it takes. If that's what it takes to keep Levi, we might have to sell Trevor. We might have to sell him for a profit. Yeah, we might have to sell him for a profit. Because it looks like Levi's part of the plan, so it's good to hear. Love and guidance. He's a good squad player though, but Koulibaly's not going to go anywhere, so he ain't got no choice. Yeah, I think that's where my head is at. 1-0 up, still pinned back in your own half at home. Brother? Oh, I don't even know what happened there, man. Man is so discombobulated. I don't know what's happened with that. Let me change the spelling. Bro, I don't care if we're... Bro, of course we're pinned back. Brighton are the better team. Like, you do realise Brighton are better than us. So, of course, yeah, if that's what we need to do to win the game, damn right we're going to be pinned back, bro. Brighton are better than us. Are you surprised? Are you shocked? Corner for Brighton. Corner for Brighton. That is one of the jammiest goals I've ever seen in my entire life. So funny. "16 minutes gone. Corner. Much love from Australia. Been a fan for ages. Much love, bro. Appreciate it. Big up yourself, man. Big up. Sorry for what you've been watching this season, if you're a Chelsea fan. Good header away from Badeshile. Come on, come on. I can't believe we score a goal and in that moment I'm angry. That just tells you the way this season's gone for me. Even when we score, I'm angry because I didn't even see the goal in live time. They killed my buzz by showing me the Tottenham Bournemouth lineups on beIN Sports. Honestly, I can't catch a break. I actually cannot catch a break. Oh my goodness. If this is how we get to 40 points, I don't give a damn. Mm-hmm. 17 minutes gone. I'm a Liverpool fan, so same goes. Sorry for the season. Yeah, you're a Liverpool fan, so you get it. You get it. It's not easy in these streets. It's not easy in these streets. It's Enzo. By the Chile. They play serious ball. Zakaria is playing as the DM, thank God. Hopefully the team will be more motivated now because they're actually winning a football match. Oh, here come Brighton. Way too much space. Way too much space. Oh, good defending from Enzo. Here's March. Estupinan on the left-hand side. Is that a free kick, is it? Yeah. Check Timo Werner's goal. It's a beauty. Well, Euro foot don't do the business anymore, so we're gonna have to go to Euro goals. But their stuff gets taken down. They haven't even put up they're not as good, man. They ain't even put up the Timo Werner goal. Ball in. Kepa claims. Yeah, let me fix the timer. Stress levels. I mean, should we really be stressed? But I guess we're always going to be stressed, aren't we? Regardless, we shouldn't be, but we are. Come on, free kick, Sterling again. It's frustrating. I'm going to play it. Clipped over. Oh, careful. Careful, Pulisic. Careful. They're trying to say it's handball. Oh, I think they want VAR, but not going to get it. Not going to get it. Did we get away with one there? Ball's over the top. Pulisic. Do you know what? It does strike his arm. I think we got away with it a little bit there. I'm not going to lie. I think we've definitely got away with that. We have. We're very lucky, you know. That did strike his arm. We got very lucky. That's a penalty. It hit his arm and it changed the trajectory of the ball. Yeah, we're lucky though. If yeah. If they VAR'd that, I think we'd be in trouble. You don't think so? You don't think so? His arm was in a natural position. It was. It was. But it's not like the ball just hit his arm. It's like, I don't know, it's a weird one. It's not like it was close range. If it was close range, I would have said, okay, cool. Like, it's really, really close. You can't really get your hand out of the way. But that's not really the case. He could have got his hand out of the way. So I think we are a little bit lucky. Here's Fofana. Anyway, it wasn't handball. Some people feel it was handball. Some people feel it wasn't. Who knows? W content looking hot as always. Appreciate it. Big up. 22 minutes gone. Trevor Pulisic hasn't really been that effective on that side of the pitch, but again, we knew that we were going to be mainly going down the left, and that's what's happened with Mudryk being a lot more impactful than Pulisic on that side. It's been mainly down the left-hand side we've gone. Here's Pulisic again. Now Enzo. Ball in. Header. Pulisic. Trevor. Go on. Go on. Go on. Ah. Too much on that cross. That's what I'm saying. Pulisic's not a great crosser. He's not a great crosser of the ball at all. He's not a great crosser of the ball, so yeah. Let's take a look at the other scores as well. Everton are 1-0 down at home to Fulham. Southampton are 0-0 with Palace. Wolves are 0-0 with Brentford, and Tottenham are 0-0 with Bournemouth. So it's not a great. Manchester City played later on against Leicester. No, I will not be covering it. He's not a right winger. No, he's not. He's not. He's not a good crosser of the ball. That's if you're right-footed and you play right wing. If you can't cross, then I mean, I don't really see what you're doing out there, to be honest. But yeah, but we said that before the match kicked off. We knew that the left-hand side was going to be way more dangerous than the right, and it has been. That's where everything's been coming from, Mudryk. So yeah, it's not really a surprise. Brighton insistent on playing out from the back, and they do so just about here. It's very risky play though. Here's Caicedo. Matoma or Caicedo. March. I don't like the way that looks. Oh, that's close. You do not want to give Solly March that type of space from that range. You do not want to give him that space. Got opened up there. It's a good strike. He knows to hit the top corners with Kepa. Yeah, we don't want to be doing that. Matoma's cooking. He is cooking. Cooking big time. Come on. Make sure you smash up the lights, guys. Here's Matoma. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This footballer is on a madness. This footballer is a humbler. He is absolutely destroying us down that side. He is skinning us. Look what he's doing on this side. He's ripping us apart. Skips past two of our defenders. I'm quite surprised he hasn't scored. So it's a good save from Kepa, but it wasn't the greatest strike in the end. He didn't really pick one of the corners. It would have been an incredible solo goal. He is ripping us. Absolutely ripping us. That dribbling degree is legit. 100%, bro. It's legit. It's a really I think, you know, in this day and age where people do degrees, they study and then they can't even get a job in their degree and they're making way less than they thought they would from said degrees. This brother is really getting the maximum from his degree. Like, he's applying it. It's working in the real world. Everything that he's learned, and he's making a hell of a lot of money from it. And now we're having talks on the pitch. Oh. Wolves have taken the lead against Brentford. The goal coming from Diego Costa on 27 minutes. Diego Costa has scored for Wolves. If I can get a look at that goal, I'll describe it to you. What's actually happened. Substitution for Brighton. Veltman is coming off. On comes Inciso. I don't know who that is. Reed was the one that scored for Fulham to put them ahead against Everton. Obviously, Mitrovic is banned for 8 games, so they were struggling to score goals. I think Everton are at home, so if they're losing games like that, they might actually get relegated. Everton, I don't know what's going on. Dortmund are 2-0 up as well. Here come Brighton again, flicking behind. They are ripping us with Matoma again. Here's Matoma. Oh my goodness, we are very, very close to conceding. We're not far away from a goal against us. I'm telling you that now. I'm sure you can see it. The way that they're cutting us up and they're playing through us, we're not going to get to half time with a clean sheet at this rate. Oh, Jesus. It's too easy, man. They're cutting us open. They are cutting us open right now. Tottenham are 1-0 up. Tottenham have scored against Bournemouth, and it's Son with the goal. Human Son. "29 minutes gone. As much as we're winning, it's very clear as well that we are being outplayed to a serious level of Brighton here, and they're in behind again now. We're being outplayed, man. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! McAllister. Skips past his countryman. Bends it wide. There's no way that Mudryk is the highest assister in the team. That can't be true. I don't believe it. "30 minutes gone. That can't be true. I need somebody to tell me the source. Gallagher with the ball in, headed away. "31 minutes gone. "68% possession. Why do we have such a high line? We always play with a high line when Fofana and Badiashile are in the team together, because obviously we got the pace, so we're trying to be compact and press. Remember, we're trying to press from the front. Gallagher, Sterling, to stop Brighton from playing through vertically in their box with Dunk, Webster, Caicedo, and Pascal Gross. So we're trying to force them out wide to march, and unfortunately Matoma on the other side, which is what's happening. What a switch. Oh my fucking god, I love watching Brighton so much. Brother, I love watching this Brighton team. They're so good to watch. Look at the way they switch the play like that, and the first touch from Matoma. Oh my days. I wish you guys all the best after this game, you know. I really do. I actually wish you guys love and guidance, honestly, because the way that you man are playing is a joy to watch, you know. I know you're losing, but you play good football, man. That switch of play was nuts. Oh my days, that touch from Matoma, bruv. I hope he actually stays at Brighton, you know, just for one more season, man. Brother. They're playing good football, man. Look at these wonderful switches. Here's Kepa, heads it out. Well done. God damn, man. God damn. Ball in. Oh, what a save from Kepa. What a save. You have to give him his flowers. That is an insane save. That is an insane save. Oh, wow. 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 What a save. You would have thought that's a goal. You really would. Oh, wow. That's a great save. It's a really, really great save. With his weaker hand as well. With his weaker hand. Everton 1, Fulham 1. So I'm just seeing Sane's bruised lip from that punch from Sadio Mane as well. You can see the cut, I think. He's had to hold some smoke there. Apparently, the Brighton fans are chanting, "What a waste of money," as Cucurella starts to warm up. Alongside that side of the ground, obviously, the away fans are really close to where the players warm up in that corner of Stamford Bridge. Mad. No love for Cucumber. They're finding a lot of space out wide, man. In those wide areas, we're really struggling with Matoma and March as well. March is playing well. Oh, Jesus. They're playing us like kids. Danny Welbeck is warming up. We can't keep the ball. They said magic beans. "36 minutes gone. Brighton playing little triangles around us. Oh my God. Look at the football. Here's Gallagher finally getting the ball back for us. He's got no support. Back to Kepa though. Well done. Clears. Sterling. Swept up. "37 minutes gone. Ball gets clipped over. Kepa comes out and gets that. It's fine. It's funny. Brighton are the better team at the moment, but we're 1-0 up. Somehow, courtesy of a deflected goal by Gallagher. They've opened us up so many times. Kepa's had to have a mad day at the office. Made some huge saves, man. Here's Enzo. Gallagher. Enzo again. Switches it out to the right to find Fofana. Around the corner. Left hand side. Every time they come and transition on us, I get worried. Should have probably released it earlier. Here's Gallagher. Sterling. Play it wide. Well done. Keep playing it. Keep going. Get the ball in the box now. Sterling. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, this is what I'm saying about those crosses and those aerial opportunities. It's not for us. With the players that we're playing up front today, we're not going to be able to do anything on aerials, even when it's a free header, you know? That's just the way it's going to go. Best player so far is Kepa. Yeah, I would be agreeing with that as well. He's made some huge saves, man. "39 minutes gone. Great turn. Bro, look how good their players are in the tight spaces, man. Matoma up against Trevor again. Matoma. Espanan. Right side now. Bro. We're going to get that cut back. Out of play. They're really playing very well, man. They really are. We're surviving. That's what's happening right now. So far, we're just surviving. We are surviving. Somebody up there with an earpiece. Who's that? It's one of the coaching staff. Kai Havertz, you can see as well, with Thiago Silva on the bench. Obviously not in their training gear because they're not on the bench today. They're just in the stands, I guess. 5 minutes to go until half time. Here's Sanchez. Clips it over the top. We're still pressing really, really high up the pitch. As you can see, Sterling, Enzo, Gallagher, Zakaria, Mudryk, all in Brighton's half. Look at how disjointed the team is. Look at how disjointed the team is. Here's Matoma. The team is so disjointed. It's not like as if we're actually pressing high up with the back line as well. Look at the gap from oh, for fuck's sake. Welbeck. Oh, fuck me. You see what I'm talking about? It's a fucking disgrace. Look at the gap between. Look at the gap between the pressers and the back line. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not even on for the ranting thing. We deserve. Do you know what? Yeah, I struggle, man. I really fucking struggle. Welbeck scored against us in the 1-1 draw. If you remember that as well, a last-minute equaliser. I was at that game a couple of years ago at Stamford Bridge, and he scores this header as well. I think it might have been Cucurella who put the cross in for Welbeck that day. That's what we deserve, man. That's what we deserve. March. Said we weren't going to get to halftime without conceding, and that's exactly what's happened, because we're just so lucky, man, to even be ahead in the first place. We know that Brighton want us to press them, but if you're gonna press, I don't understand why the whole team didn't press together. I saw in that move, I saw Gallagher, Enzo, Zakaria, Sterling, Mudryk, everybody, Pulisic, everybody pressing, which is what they want, because they're very confident playing through the press, which is fine, but we want to press them. But then why, when the ball went over, why was there just this massive gap in the middle of the pitch? There's nobody there. Nobody there in the middle of the pitch. And it's just a massive gap. And then there's the back line. And I have some people telling me on Twitter, what do I know about being compact? Are you blind? Can you not see? It's not a difficult thing to explain. If you're not compact, that's what happens. Look at the gap between the forward line and the defenders. It doesn't make any sense. Who plays like that? You don't need to be a tactician to know that that's crazy what you just witnessed. Which top manager do you see having that type of press? Who does that? Who presses in two blocks? Who does that? Why are people on Twitter trying to tell me like as if I'm acting like as if I'm explaining something crazy? These are the brothers that they think compact is a big word. They think compact is a big word. Fuck me, bro. I've never seen anybody or any team press in two blocks before in my life. Two teams. We basically pressed in two teams. I've never seen it before. That's a great shot just wide from McAllister again. I've never seen it before. If you're going to do it, you have to do it as a unit. Many managers have said this before. Mourinho has said this. If you're going to do this, you have to do it as a unit. You can't do it in two different teams. It doesn't make any sense. All it takes is one little clip, and look what happened. They just clipped it over the initial couple of lines that we had, and then bang, straight in. Crazy. Honestly crazy. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's not a great clearance from Badiashile, but that whole situation came because we were wide open in the middle of the pitch. We are lucky to be ahead anyway. We're lucky to be ahead. We're lucky. We're very, very lucky, man. Where's Robbie? Robbie's in London, my brother. Come on. Sterling on the left now. It's nearly half time. Sterling. Reverse pass for Gallagher. Chilwell clipped in. Header off the post. Off the post from Pulisic. It's unlucky. Sorry if I said ahead. I didn't mean to say ahead. I said we don't deserve to be ahead before, meaning before we conceded, we didn't deserve to be ahead anyway, is what I meant. We did not deserve to be ahead in the first place, so it is what it is. It's just annoying that that's how we've conceded the goal. You know, we've been given a gift from God to be ahead, and then we go and mess it up with that type of goal to concede. Half time, 1-1. Brighton are the better team, clearly. Not surprisingly, we are the clear underdogs, and we're not playing like we should be anything other than behind in this game. But luckily, we're level, so it's not really a shock to the system, I guess. Wow. Aids first half. Chalobah is a victim. Zakaria poor. I don't really feel like Zakaria's really made any crazy mark on this game. I've just got the Tottenham game on while it's on because I think there must have been a delayed goal kickoff in that match. I don't know, man. What can we say, people? Honestly. Chalobah's getting cooked on that side, 100%. Zakaria has been kind of a non-entity, unfortunately. Sterling, not really great either, but he's playing out of position, so I guess there's some tax on that. We're on 40 points, yes, we are. But the problem is that, you know, we all watched that first half and we're very lucky to be level, man. We're very, very lucky to be level. Chelsea are not. Chelsea started okay with Mudryk offering a threat on the left-hand side. We're trying to press their little box build-up that they've got going on with the two centre-backs and the double pivot ahead in the midfield with Pascal Gross and Caicedo. That's that's all fair and good, trying to press that box and stop them from playing vertically through us, but they're still playing around us. You know, they're still able to play around us anyway. We're shoving them out wide. We're shoving them out wide to Estepanan and Veltman, and obviously that's now he's been substituted. And then once they get out wide, you know, Solly March, brilliant switch of play to Matoma, or they're playing it straight through to Matoma from the left-hand side, and Matoma's absolutely cooking. He's absolutely cooking. He should have scored himself. McAllister could have had a couple as well. It's gonna have to be a serious performance in the second half to keep it at 1-1. To be honest, you know, our goal, unfortunately, it's not a great goal where we can say, okay, maybe there's more goals coming. The goal comes from a massive deflection, massive deflection. It didn't come from a, you know, some sort of fantastic intricate piece of play. They're playing for us very, very easily. They're playing right through us. Right now, we are on 40 points, but it's going to have to be something better than what we've seen to get us through the rest of the match, I think, if I'm honest. But they deserve to be ahead. Yeah, it could have been. I mean, let's go through the statistics because it could have easily been. If anything happens in the Tottenham game, I'll let you know. We could easily be, you know, 2-3-1 down, 100%. But that goes without saying. If I look at the statistics in this game, if I go through the statistics, right, which I don't really want to, but I'm going to do it. Chelsea have had 32%. Oh my God, my eyes. Sorry, I've got something in my eye from just looking at this. Oh my God. What a disgusting stat line this is going to be that I read out. God heavens. Lord, brace yourselves, boys. Honestly, brace yourselves. Bournemouth. Bournemouth have equalised. Oh, wow. Bournemouth have equalised. Billing, left-hand side. Oh, my God. Little clip over the goalkeeper. 1-1. 1-1. Bournemouth have equalised. Bournemouth have equalised. All right, cool. XG for us is 0.20. XG for them is 1.46. 68% possession for Brighton, 32% for us. 12 shots for Brighton, 5 on target. 3 shots for us, 1 on target. 4 corners for them, just the 1 for us. And big chances for them. Created 3. Big chances missed 3. We've had no big chances created at all. 8 shots inside the box for them, 1 for us. And obviously 4 saves from our goalkeeper, no saves from theirs. Obviously, we're 1-1, and that's what matters most. But in terms of projections for what is going to happen in the second half, that stat line doesn't look good in terms of the second half and how we're potentially going to go about our business. So, yeah, Tottenham 1-1 against Bournemouth. We're 1-1. And yeah, Fulham are 1-1, I believe, as well against Everton, which I guess right now keeps us on their coattails. Yeah. If we can win, dare I say it, we may go above Fulham today. Into 10th, we might go back into the top 10. Yeah. What were the predictions? Will Chelsea get 40 points today? 64% of you said no. 'Some people saying this is why I've said De Zerbi is my dream manager, because it's impossible. But of course it's impossible, but his ideas translate at the highest level. Imagine him working with the talent we have in this squad. Brighton play like European class team. Not very often we've been completely dominated. Don't know how someone interpreting this wrong. I think that's incorrect. Yeah, I think that's incorrect. I'll reply. Yeah, I don't think anybody really was. I didn't hear De Zerbi's name once before we hired Potter. Personally, I didn't hear it from anyone. 4 minutes to go into half-time in that game for Tottenham as well. We need to appoint a permanent manager ASAP. We do. The fact that the handball wasn't even checked is crazy. Versus Dortmund, Chelsea got a penalty for that. I think it was a bit fortuitous. Some people disagree in the chat. De Zerbi should stay at Brighton. He can easily turn them into a European caliber team. I agree. Just stay there. Learn from Graham's mistakes. Would be happy for Villa to at least secure a Europa League spot. Villa are a classic Big Six team. Listen, I'm definitely in the corner of the Brightons, the Villas, and the Newcastles. If they can all grab as many places as possible up there and knock out the Uniteds and the Tottenhams, I'll be more than happy with that. So, yeah, man. Hopefully. Hopefully. Smash up the likes if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's been a rough game so far. I think obviously I'm happy that we're not losing, but you know, it's very concerning the way that we're getting split open at the moment. Very, very concerning. And I don't know what change Lampard's going to make to stop that. He's got to do something. Doesn't even have to be making a outright substitution at halftime, but something tactically he needs to make a little tweak here and there because yeah, we're not able to compete at the moment in that midfield. We're getting overrun, getting a bit destroyed in there. Where is Zakaria? Where is his communication from Trevor? The team lacks leadership. We know that. I mean, Kepa's wearing the armband. I think that says it all, doesn't it? I think that says it all. Kepa's wearing the armband. From the moment Kepa's wearing the armband, I think it's pretty clear. I think it's very clear. But it just makes me so annoyed that we've spent so much money, and yet we're still talking about all of these things we don't have. I'm not expecting us to have everything, but I'm expecting us to have 99% of everything that we need. You know, but this is what happens when you spend, you know, 20 million on a Quesadilla from Reading, who's on loan at Reading, and a 20 million on Carney Chukwuemeka. You probably spent about 100 million on players that they don't even look like they're going to even get opportunities. 100 million of that has gone to players that are not even really getting opportunities, that can't even get on the bench in some of these lineups. I just hope that next season they're going to get some opportunities, maybe if the squad is trimmed down. I'm not saying that anyone else should be wearing it, but I'm saying a team that used to have the captains that we used to have, and now Kepa's wearing it when we're down in 11th, I think it speaks volumes to how we are currently operating as a club and where we're currently at. Just because he's having a great game, it doesn't mean that he should be wearing the armband. I think that's quite obvious. You know, if he's wearing the armband, that tells me that there's a lack of leadership in the team. I don't think that's difficult to be grasping. It's not a good thing that he's wearing the armband. I don't take that as a positive. You have Maguire wearing it. Maguire doesn't really start for you though, so obviously he will be now because you've got injuries, but you don't really start him. But yeah. It's madness regardless, isn't it? Madness. This Brighton side also won the possession battle against City and Arsenal. Let that sink in. It's true. They're a very good team, man. And when Arsenal went to the Amex and beat them, that's why I was so impressed, because I said, this is one of the toughest places to come to. It's a team that's being battered and bruised at, you know, many teams have gone there and struggled, man. But Liverpool have been battered. We've been battered. Like you said, I think they were the first team in a very long time to go to the Etihad and actually have more possession than Manchester City. So, and Pepper's, I know Pep sometimes is a bit of a fugazi when he when he's praising other managers. I can't always take Pep completely seriously because sometimes he is playing a bit of a game. But in this instance, I think he might be spot on. I think he might be spot on. With the build-up play has been incredible. Some of the risks that they're willing to take is pretty insane. They're willing to take some mad risks. You've got to be brave to win games, and that you do. Second half's about to kick off. I'm going to get the timer ready. I would listen. If he's, I don't know. Are we going to continue to keep pressing from the front like we did in the first half? We'll see if the players can handle such if they can handle that level of fitness it's going to take to continue that level of intense pressing from the front. But where we're getting cut open, I wouldn't mind seeing us drop off a little bit, but just play on the counter, to be honest. Just be compact, sit a bit deeper and play on the counter. But in that case, you'd need to bring on maybe an Aubameyang to give you some sort of outlet, even though he's not the greatest at all. He's not great at all the hold-up play, and and he's not a focal point whatsoever. But we literally don't have one at the football club, which is kind of insane that we go into a season and we don't have a focal point, because Kai is not a focal point. Aubameyang's not a focal point. Broja is not a focal. Like, none of them are really focal points. You could maybe say Broja, maybe, but he's too young to be given that responsibility. We have nobody to really play off. Not even an option. I miss Giroud. I miss Giroud a lot. "46 minutes gone. "46 minutes gone. A lot of people are telling me Timo Werner's goal today was brilliant, but I haven't seen it because Eurofoot has left us. I can't believe, I can't believe how many more games we have to go. It's a shame, man. It's a damn shame we can't just press the skip button. On FIFA when you just skip, just sim game. It's a shame we can't sim them, man, because we just, look at this. Here they come again. Shot from range. Good save from Kepa. I have no idea who that guy is. I'm willing to bet he's a talent. No idea who he is. Yeah, rest in peace to Eurofoot, man. I don't know if I am nervous anymore. I mean, I'm angry that we conceded because, I think it goes without saying, Kepa, oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm just seeing his mistake again now. Playing up from the back. I don't know, man. I just want my 40 points, guys. I just want my 40 points. That's all I ask. It's tough when you're at home to Brighton. They're the much better team. They're going to dominate the second half. Like, we're not going to come out in the second half and dominate. I think Frank would take a point, if I'm honest. I think he just wants to get a point if he can. Stable the ship a little bit, stop the run of losses. That's what I think. We're coming out second half. Look, they're on the ball. We're just sitting defensively, waiting for them to try and play through us and then try and nip it on the counter. And that's reality. And the fact that that's happening at home to Brighton, honestly, it's quite incredible, to be honest. What a ball. Obviously, Brighton are a really good team, but just in the context of the history of the last, 2-3 decades, the fact that that's happening, it just goes to show how quickly football can change. Brighton are coming here, they're favourites, they're bopping us about. We're just hanging in. We're just hanging in. Zakaria is a ghost. I'm disappointed, but I guess he hasn't played in a long time, so I was worried. Maybe the only thing I was worried about was his sharpness and his whether or not he was really going to be able to just turn up and play a top game. And he hasn't been playing for a few months. So, when was the last time we really saw Zakaria? It was a couple of months ago, wasn't it? So we have to bear that in mind. But He's not been very he has not imposed himself in this game at all today. He's just been almost just a hologram really in there. He's just kind of just out there. Here's Pulisic. Now Enzo, good play. Chilwell. Sanchez saves. He slipped. This is not our best lineup. I disagree with that, but yeah. I don't know who said that. It's not our best lineup at all. Go on. Matoma. He's going to get a free kick, Brighton now. He's struggling. I don't understand why. Oh no, it's probably because it's half time in this game. Thabz is tweeting way too much about Chelsea when his team's playing right now. "51 minutes gone." I feel like I'm kind of waiting for the inevitable, you know, but it's a weird one. That's a bad piece of play. We've been Sterling. Oh, Pulisic, fuck's sake. Oh, Pulisic. Here's Matoma, left side. Wow. Wow. Jesus. Chelsea clear now. Back to Brighton. Brighton back in possession again. We're still pressing on their box. As you can see, if you just look at those four, they're very close to each other there. Oh, here's Caicedo, free kick. You can see it's very narrow, very, very close, very, very tight. The two centre-backs and the two midfielders. And we're just insistent on getting players in that area, and minimum 3, sometimes 4 players in that central area. We just do not want to let them play through that middle of the pitch. But unfortunately, they're still finding other outlets, whether it's, look, Matoma now again. Oh my God. Great save from Kepa again. Oh, they got in each other's way. March was coming onto that. Here's March again. Brighton coming forward again. Oh, we are so close. We are so close to conceding. It's mad. It's mad. "53 minutes gone. Ball in. Oh. Wow. They're going to shoot from distance. No, blocked. Out for a throw-in. Phil says, "We're terrible, hard to watch. Stuttgart 2-2 with Dortmund." Yeah, it's not easy to watch, bro. It's not easy to watch at all, man. I think we'll be very lucky to get out here with a point from what I'm watching, unless something changes. We'll be lucky. And look, the one time we were a little bit out of shape. They tried to play centrally and they played it quite well. They're still on the ball here. They really want to play it through those areas. So Zakaria comes up now. Gallagher, look, we're pressing with a 4 again. Enzo, look at that. But look how they still play for us, guys. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this build-up play? Even when we press with 4 players centrally, in that 2 and that 2 there, we're still trying to press with 4 players, and they're still able to play through it and find exactly what they want. And here's Matoma, flipped. Look how easy it is for them to get into our box as well. They get into our box so easily. Apparently, Thabz gave you back. Bro, stop, bro. Stop that, please. Just don't do that again, bro. Please. Jesus Christ, bro. Lord have mercy, bro. I feel like to just time you out, even though this is a super chat, bro. I can't lie. 55 minutes gone. I feel to just time you out. I'm not going to you, but just don't do that again. Just do not do that again. God. Substitutions. Oh. Jesus Christ. That the performance was the most disturbing thing I've seen today, and now that super chat has literally leapfrogged it. Cover, Ziyech, James, Felix, all coming on at once. Again, I would say that's to keep up the intensity with the press. Obviously, Gallagher's not going to drop in intensity. I'm not reading out your super chats, bro. I'm sorry. I don't even care. I'm sorry, but I'm not reading that out. That is just wild. 57 minutes gone. Oh, yeah, I guess that's just to keep the intensity up, to keep pressing. But again, it's just all we're doing is just trying to stop Brighton. We have no way of actually trying to beat Brighton. It's, you know, it's got nothing to do with trying to beat Brighton. All these changes are just to freshen it up and to keep the intensity up, to keep pressing that box, and that's all it is. So, you know, everybody in the front 4 is basically being switched out. Enzo's come out. Zakaria's come out. Mudrik's come out. Sterling's come out. It's just literally about just keep pressing. Sorry, Zakaria's still in there. Sorry. It's just about Pulisic's come out. It's just to keep pressing. It's just to keep pressing. Shot just wide. Pulisic and Sterling have been booed off, apparently, according to Lewis, who I'm guessing is at the game. "59 minutes, Gallagher, cover. Here come Brighton again, in behind. They've managed to keep it in. Reece James. Oh my God. Massive mix up between him and Trevor. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Oh my days, this team. This team is absolutely comical. Look at the. You're both English. What? Why are you having communication issues? You both speak the same language. You're probably both from the same ends. Why are you having communication issues? If Welbeck had any composure, it's 2-1 to Brighton. It's an open goal. You probably went to the same secondary school. Why do you have communication issues? I'm confused. I'm actually so confused how you could have communication issues with your brethren. You went to the same school. Oh my God. You guys were in the same class. And you got communication issues. You sat next to each other in biology and you got communication issues. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Need a third goal and I win for you. Bro, you're going to get that $400. Don't worry. The third goal in the game is coming. I don't understand. Hello, brother. I don't understand. We are getting absolutely destroyed, man. You know when we drew against Liverpool and it was still like, it left a little sickness in your mouth. It's the same with this. If we draw this game, there's no W to take from it. It's just because Brighton didn't take their chances and Kepa had a great goalkeeping display. That's literally all it is, man. Look at the way they're bopping us. You know what? Yeah, I'm really struggling to watch this. I'm really struggling to watch this one because the way that they're bopping it around us in midfield is so disrespectful, and it's making me very ill. It's making me very ill, guys. I'm sorry. I need to get a drink. I'm sorry. I apologize. I need to get a drink because this is really stressing me out. The way that they're bopping it is actually nasty. Oh, if I come back and see that we're 2-1 down, I swear. It's just so disrespectful. The way that they're playing at Stamford Bridge, my home. The way that they're playing on my home turf is disrespectful. They're so confident playing against us. I saw quotes today from Lopetegui that the Brentford game is going to be more difficult than obviously the game they played last weekend against Chelsea. It's going to be more difficult in terms of the setup. I know it's spot on, but it's just it's so mad to hear this shit. Lopetegui is more worried about how Brentford are going to set up than us. I mean, it's facts, but it's just mad. It's insane. Chalobah, Reece, Chalobah, Kepa. Gallagher receiving the ball so deep makes me very nauseous. Here's Trevor, Reece James. Back to Kepa. I don't trust us. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what we're trying to do right now, but I don't trust us. I really don't. I don't want to see Zakaria and Gallagher trying to build up. I feel like something's about to go wrong, to be honest. Ziyech. Nah, this is not good. Stop doing what you're doing. Stop doing all of this. Whatever this is, stop doing this. Just please stop doing this. It's giving me stressing me out. Felix, Gallagher, James. Oh, good save from Sanchez. Oh, what a save from Sanchez. Double save. Oh, double save. Yeah, I saw the chat was going off about Matoma. I just ignored you lot because I know you're lying. I know you guys are lying, man. You guys are just trying to scare me because I've just come back from getting a drink. You guys are jokers. Yo. Matoma! Oh, go on. Oh. Just when I thought we could score. The XG about to be wild. The big six gonna be long. Drogba. $65 gone. Oh. Here's March. And you know, Brighton, because they got robbed last weekend as well, their tails are just up even more after what happened last weekend. They got completely robbed at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Completely robbed. And if they don't win this, it's almost a robbery again. Has Solanke scored for Tottenham? Against Tottenham. Let me get the score. Seems like Solanke. Oh my God, Tottenham are 2-1 down at home to Bournemouth. Wow. Solanke has scored away from home to Tottenham. They're 2-1 up. They are 2-1 up. At Tottenham, Bournemouth for 2-1 up. What did I say? My prediction for Big Six? Oh, I bet I said a fucking Tottenham win like a donkey. Or did I say a draw? Because I knew it would be a tough game for Tottenham, but I think I gave them like a slender win or something. I might have given them a slender win. 2-0. Yeah. I don't know. I'm overdosing on that orange juice. Do you know what it is? It's just, I'm just preparing myself for the worst, you know? I'm actually surprised that we're still level. I'm actually surprised that we're still level. Here's March with the corner. Ball in, header, back post, back in, cleared away. Look at us, we're camped in our box, McAllister. Switch of play. Gallagher. Here's Felix. Reese, heavy touch from Reese. Oh, it's only a matter of time. Shot from distance. Ah! Hey! Hey! Ho ho! There we go. Who's that? That's that guy that I don't know who he is, but he's probably going to turn into a superstar. Where'd they get him from? Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Jesus Christ. I can't be bothered anymore. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He stood up and he went like this at Stamford Bridge. We are a fucking embarrassment. This guy stood up at Stamford. Look at this state of it. Every shot just looks so emphatic, man, when it's Kepa. Got Steven Gerrard, Paul Scholes, two guys from Blackburn-esque type strikes, man. They know. Who is this kid? Where did they get him from? They got him from Paraguay. What club did they sign him from? I need to know. The next big thing clearly has been unearthed. I don't even know who this guy is. Is he from Ecuador? Where's this guy from? I need to Google him, bruv, because we've clearly been mugged off again by somebody new. Brighton, bruv. Who is this guy from Brighton, bruv? Bloody hell. For your next football therapy session. Oh, bro. Hold on. Who is he? Do you guys know Paraguay? Where'd they get this guy from, bro? Where'd they get him from? Yeah, I did predict a loss. I did. It's long for you next week, bro. It's not even long anymore, bro. I'm tired. They deserve it, man. I think they deserve it. They deserve it. Not getting the 40 points today, are we? We are trying to defend a 1-1 at home to Brighton. We made 4 changes to throw on fresh faces up front to continue to keep pressing from the front at home to Brighton. None of those substitutions are to help us win the game. No plan on how we're going to win the game. No plan on how we're going to force them to actually defend for any moment of time. Everything has been about stopping Brighton from playing in their box midfield or their box build up with the 2 centre-backs and the 2 midfielders. That's it's always been about that. And then can we hit them on the break and can we get something? We've been dominated for the entire game. Again. Once again, this team has been dominated for an entire football match. Apart from maybe 10 minutes of vibes with Mudryk. So maybe we can say that the expected vibes is 10 minutes. So maybe expected vibes is 0 point. I don't know. Somebody work out the calculation for that. What the expected vibes is, because we had 10 good minutes against Real Madrid. We had 10 good minutes of maybe Mudryk. I don't even know if I want to call it 10 good minutes. I might be being too generous. No, we're gonna say 10 good minutes because we need to take anything we can get. So oh Jesus, here we go now.
MC Soul!
Who is he? Who, bruv, who is this guy?
Bro, I don't know about him. I just heard about him today.
Same.
What a player!
What a player, bro. Brighton have done it again.
Brighton done it again. Maybe you can buy him then.
No. It's fine.
Brother, you have been battered. I swear to you, wallahi, this game could be easily 6-1 to Brighton. Easily. And I'm not even exaggerating. Mitoma again. Oh, man, what a player in the top. I want Mitoma, by the way. I want him.
Nah, bro. You have Garnacho. Don't forget.
Listen, Garnacho's for the future.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but for the future, you have to play him, bro. You have to give him chances.
Bro, you man are seriously, like, you man are basically, you're on FIFA, you're a 90 rated team, yeah, but your chemistry is about 35, and I'm not even exaggerating.
This team is like me yesterday playing with Soccer Aid on FIFA and still getting slapped up. That's what it is.
Bro, you know what's mad, yeah? How can an interim be worse than the actual manager? Like, generally, like, Lampard, like, honestly, what were you thinking about? Like, I know you didn't personally want him. I know.
Vibes, bro.
What were you thinking about?
Vibes.
You could have got Ragnick, man. Ragnick played a little bit of football.
Vibes.
With a Geoghegan press, you know.
Have you not seen... Are you watching the game? Have you not seen any vibes?
Bro, no vibes.
Oh.
Even the stadium looks flat. It just
Yeah.
looks a bit, you know?
Yeah.
It just looks, what is this? Your best player, I'm not going to lie to you, Mudryk has actually done a few bits, you know. He got an assist.
But Saeed, do you get it though? Do you get it? Because this whole vibes thing that we're doing right now, if you don't get it, you're not gonna be proper Chelsea, my friend. If you're not gonna get it.
No, you're not.
You have to get it.
He's not even like letting him play, like, you know. Look at Roy Hodgson. Roy Hodgson is playing ball. What's Lampard doing with better players?
At least Mount's on.
That's the call, man. Can you not teach Reece James to defend? Like, come on.
Bro, him and Trevor had a miscommunication. Bro, they were in the same English class. It doesn't make sense.
You know what it was? You know when back in the day when you used to have that, when you used to send tracks to each other like Bluetooth. Them man were like was for each other, sending. Oh, there's Todd Bowley. Look at him with his chinos and that. Okay, Todd Bowley.
We're finished.
Like, generally, wallahi, I'm not even lying to you.
But bro, I'm still waiting for my 40 points, it seems. Are you going to give me them at Old Trafford?
Nah.
Bro, I'm still waiting for the 40 points, bro.
Yo, listen,
so either we get them now or Old Trafford, but then we got Brentford after that, and then we got Arsenal. Like, when am I going to get my 40 points, bro? Like, genuinely, people think it's a joke. I started asking for the 40 points in February, I think.
Yeah. You man, like, you know what, yeah, like I said, people in the chat saying cooking. And generally, it's gone to that stage where I can't cook Chelsea anymore. You're that bad. You're that bad. Like, what do you want me to do? Oh, the shot's here. Oh. You're that bad, yeah. I don't know if I can cook you, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel disappointed in myself that I can't cook Chelsea.
Tottenham are losing. I think Tottenham losing as well.
Tottenham are losing, man. It's a perfect day. Newcastle lost today. Like, Man United, Amad Diallo. Oh, we got a goal, yeah? We got Amad Diallo. You know what, man? I just don't know, man. Listen. If Mason Mount's on, like, Enzo Fernandez got hooked. Then he brought on 4 subs. Is Mudryk here now? Can he do something? Oh, Mount, get out of there.
I need to let you go because you're stressing me out. You're stressing me out. Yeah, I need to let you go. It's just stressing me out. It's every weekend. Every single weekend. Like, do you guys... I've just seen Mount shot. It feels like... Do you guys think... Genuinely now, if it does feel like a simulation a little bit, doesn't it? It does. It does feel like a little bit of a simulation. Like, every game we lose. Come on now. Like, it's a bit silly now, isn't it? Don't you guys think? Don't you think something fishy is going on? It's a bit silly now. Every game. Come on, man. It's getting a bit silly now. It's getting a bit silly. Here's Gallagher. Of course, take a touch, my friend. You have loads of time in the box, Gallagher. Take your time. Take your time. Don't set yourself up for a first-time shot or anything. Loads of time in the box. These players are trolling. It's a bit silly. I think it's a bit silly. Yo, the way I'm watching us. Oh, it's so funny, man. The way that we're trying to play and Brighton are just roughing us up. Gallagher's trying to lob the ball over somebody's head. They're just like, nah, brother, slow that right down. Oh, these lot are not playing, man. Oh, go on. Ah, nah, Brighton are taking the piss, man. I think it's a bit silly. I think it's a little bit silly to lose every game like this. I think there has to be some balance. There has to be some balance for everybody's mental health, you know? Even for the rivals, they're running out of things to say. That's never a good thing. The rivals don't even know what to say anymore. They're like, yo, this is not even funny anymore. Like, you man are just losing every single game. There's nothing to say, nothing to cook. The food is already burnt. How can you cook something that's burnt? The Chelsea badge is burnt to its core. There's nothing to cook. And absolutely nothing left to cook. That's why I said to them after the Real Madrid game, I said, you can try and cook if you want, but there's really nothing here. Good luck. Good luck. Are we going to score? And this is what I'm saying, like the team that are currently 7th are beating us at home. So how are we going to move forward? How do we expect to prosper and move forward in this life? We're losing to a team at home that are above us. And this is all we have until the end of the season. It's just teams above us. Bar 2 games, every team we play are above us. So how are we going to see any light at the end of this tunnel? Here's Felix. How are we going to see any light at the end of this tunnel? Brighton are just waiting to counter us for the 3rd goal. Estepanan now on the left. They're just waiting to counter us, I think. They're so good at playing out of the press. Look at the gap between the first... Hey, look at the gap. I've just said it again. The gap between the attack presser and the midfield and the defense. Sorry, it can't keep happening. It's going to make me very angry. Can't keep doing this. I'm sick and tired of seeing that gap. It's making me very angry. That gap needs to stop. Honestly, it's got to stop. It's not funny. We will be 10 points behind Brighton after this game. If it ends like this, they will also have 2 games in hand. 10 points behind, 2 games in hand. If we don't stop this from ending in defeat. 10 points, 2 games in hand for Brighton. Do you know how mad that is? Gallagher has been the only bright spark today. Without him, we're losing 4-0. Everybody else being shite. Yeah, he has tried his best today. I'm not gonna say anything bad about him, but you know my overall opinion on him. But he's tried. It's a bump in the light, not in the road. No, he's done as much as he can do. Mm-hmm. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. When are you going to hire a new manager, brother? When are you going to hire a new manager? I want to know. I want to know when. I don't want to see links. I want to see manager. Do one thing at a time, brother. You need to get Enrique in. I'm not going to lie. Get it done. Angry Rantman's not coming on, bruv. It was a one-time thing. It was enjoyable. We loved it, but it's not going to happen every time we lose. I'm not doing that. But we must enjoy watching this tenure torture. Sorry. Oh, God. Oh, this is mad. Unbelievable. Four minutes to go. I just want the game to be over, honestly. I just want the game to be over. I think that's the least the fans deserve, is the game to just be over. It's the least we deserve. Madrid. Back to Trevor. Trevor to cover. Does Lampard risk ruining his legendary status? No. Lampard will not risk ruining his legendary status because he's not going to do anything significant enough in the time that he's here to ever compromise his legendary status. All he's doing, unfortunately, is messing up his managerial CV for his next potential job. I think he would do well to go and get his pro license anyway, go and study some more, and then maybe take a job in the championship again and work your way up properly, because all of these big jobs without having any sort of real clue of how to implement what you're trying to implement, it's just it's not necessary, man. Just take your time, man. But his managerial CV is going to be dusted after all this again. He has not done himself any favors in his own managerial career. Well, everybody's got a CV. It doesn't mean the CV is good. It just means that everybody's got a CV. It doesn't make it, everyone's got a CV. Everyone has a list of achievements.
He's my good brother. What you saying, man?
Brother.
Yo, what you saying, man? This guy, man. What you saying, family? You good? Why do you sound so depressed? I even said that. Is this how you greet me? I thought we were boys. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I thought we were boys, man. Honestly. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man? Man, just deep inhaled, just.
I just want the game to be over. I just need the game to end, brother. That's all I need. We're gonna be 10 points behind Brighton. They got 2 games in hand. I just need the season to end, bro. I'm done. I'm tired.
Oh, I've not watched the game. How's it gone? I haven't actually seen any of your game.
We've been absolutely destroyed from 0 to 90.
Wow.
They're playing for us. Their build-up play is incredible. Matoma's ripped the crap out of us. He's got 2 English players in Trevor and Reece not understanding each other in communication. It's mad.
Yo, what's the
score? It's only 2-1, right? Though.
Yeah, but it could be 4-5. It's the only reason why it's 2-1 is because Kepa's made some worldy saves.
There we go, man. So you're still in the game.
I don't want to be in the game. I want the game to be over. I don't want to be in the game. I want the game to be over.
I said I don't want to be in.
I don't want to be in this game. The game's finished. I don't want to be in the game. Game over.
Well, that's it. I was just ringing for an update.
Yeah.
What's the game so far? Who better to go to than the Chelsea correspondent on this? You know what I'm saying? Who better?
Yeah.
Who better?
I might be the Chelsea women's correspondent very soon, brother.
True say your women's team is doing well still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The women's team is doing well. Maybe try that, man. Diversify, you know what I'm saying, your portfolio.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
See, man, silver linings. Silver linings.
I might have to see what Lauren James is on. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I know you're on your Watchalong, so big up to your chat. You know what I'm saying? Large up everyone that's locked in. So all the Chelsea fans watching, hold that. And yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And I'll catch up with you soon. I'm pretty sure.
We'll catch up very soon, brother, for sure.
Yeah,
Monday.
Monday.
What do you can believe? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, love Matisse every time. Yeah.
Big up,
man.
big up.
Chill up, fam. Bless.
Bless. 5 minutes of lump it, slump it football with nobody in the box apart from Kai to win the headers. If I could choose now, I would have said, blow the whistle now and we just move, because nobody wants to see this. I see 6 minutes of added on time, but it doesn't make me happy. It doesn't make me, oh yeah, we have 6 minutes of added on time. We can get back into this. Oh my days, there's so much time left. Yeah. That's not the motive. You're welcome, brother. You won your bet. I'm happy for you. You can definitely always rely on us. Our fans will blame Jorginho somehow. Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, Wolves all winning. It's a sad day when Chelsea have to worry about going down to the second half of this. Yeah, I mean, I haven't even checked the other scores. Palace will be 3 points behind us now, probably. The sun will shine on us again, Matisse. But when, brother? But when? Because right now, it's pissing with rain on my forehead. And my glasses are all fogged up with droplets of water, bro. I can't see straight. Haven't even checked the other scores. Crystal Palace, 2-0 winners against Southampton. Here's Tottenham still 2-1 down. Wolves won against Brentford. Fulham are beating Everton. Every single result is going against us, because Fulham are going to go further clear of us because they beat Everton. Crystal Palace are catching up to us. Wolves are catching up to us. Every single result is going against us. It's actually mad. Mudryk shot over the bar, not far away. We're going to be 3 points ahead of Crystal Palace, who are in 12th. Wolves are just 5 points behind us now, in 13th. Bournemouth are winning. They're on 33 points, 6 points behind us. Bournemouth are beating Tottenham. Watch out. Full time? Yeah, finished? Finished? Yeah? Is it over? Yeah? Is it game over? Yeah? Great. Fantastic. Okay, well, that happened. We predicted a defeat on Big Six. Exactly what happened is a defeat. I tried to say a draw in my preview, even though you know I didn't mean it. I just said it just to be nice, literally word for word. And we lost. We lost. So it's not full time for you. It's full time for everybody. It's full time for me. Oh, God. Another defeat for Frank Lampard. Making it 3 in a row. All 3 games, 3 defeats for him. He now has Real Madrid in midweek. And then he has Manchester United away, where he lost his first ever Chelsea game in his first season after the transfer ban, 3-0 at Old Trafford. So this is doing wonders for his own confidence and CV, and it's wonders for the club and for us. Wonders. Is it over? Yeah. Yeah, it's over. Okay. All right, we've lost. I just needed to see the final whistle myself, just to really affirm the fact that we've lost another game. We still don't have 40 points. We are still 11th. We now have Palace and Wolves to think about just behind us. We still don't have 40 points. So without further ado, I'm going to do the review. I don't know. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. It's the worst season I've ever seen in my life. Worst season ever. Lampard's first home game on his return. Defeat. Vibes. The ever-eluding 40 points. I don't know how many more times I have to keep asking for the 40 points. Still can't get them. I need to go because I need to say what I need to say.